Alright, we are up and streaming. Good morning, everybody. We are up early today because we have CPI data coming out in about 8 minutes. So that usually brings a whole lot of volatility to the market. So let's see if we could profit off of it, right? That'd be nice. So what I'd be looking for is I'd be looking for a fast reaction, either a fast rejection in here or a fast wick. Let's see if we got any 15 minutes anywhere doing anything. Let me also make sure my audio's working. Beautiful. Got my Lucy indicator. Oh, we're all set. 15-minute. I'm looking for some type of demand zone. Not seeing it. Maybe this area right here. This daily zone, we've used it a few times. Somebody tried to short it last night and they asked how they would have traded it differently. And I reminded them that we have used this zone before. So it's weaker already. But where was it? Right, so look, we've been in the zone. We've been to the top over here. This is a new area. Alright, hey, good morning, YouTube. What's going on, everybody? Hello. I see a bunch of people just tuned in. Good morning. We're going live today because we have that CPI data coming out in about a little under 6 minutes now. I do know that usually that 825 candle will also give us a bit of a strong move, so we'll wait for that as well. You guys want me to take these pivots off or keep them? Are they good visuals?
I say make the chart whatever you like too, because you're trading at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, when that 8:30 hits, it's gonna be a little crazy, guys. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully we get a bit of a trend, you know what I'm saying? So last month, I want to find oh, nope, this candle opened. I was gonna say, I want to see how the last CPI day worked, right? So let's see real quick. We've got time. It's like 6:11, 6:20, 6:12, right here. This was the last time we had CPI, right? Last time we had CPI, this is the 825 candle. CPI hit at 8:30. We had crazy price action, went up, went down. How big were these wicks? These wicks were about 11 points up and 13 points down. Then after that, we had another bit of a wiki candle, but then we did have a bit of a bull trend. So we'll be watching for something like that. I have a key level from that last one. But let's see how it plays out today. Because not every time is going to play out the same time as last time. We just like to look back to get reference of, oh, well, will it bring volatility? Will it bring a move? What to expect? Definitely my suggestion though is to not trade this until about like 8:40. Let the dust settle. We don't want to be chasing something that's super volatile, because if we're chasing something that's super volatile, there's a higher chance that we get eaten up. We get beat up from that trade. So we want to be very, very careful.
Do you have live news up? Like, are you watching stuff as it goes down?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't ask questions I should be answering yes to. No, no, I don't at the moment. That's actually a really, really fantastic point and idea. So let's keep the level 2 and the news up at the same time. See if that CPI data hits our live news over here. Here we go. Here we go. Remember 825 last time? It gave us a green candle. Then when the 830 candle printed, it gave us a very volatile candle. Let me see if I can find that on YouTube real quick. I also have like a crap ton of like Twitter sources and stuff that automatically go off when news hits. So I should get notified like that. CPI data.
Absolutely. And Brian, appreciate you joining
Did you
us
guys
here
hear
this
that?
morning. As a report today as well, tie it all together in terms of the inflation discussion as well. Brian, who's president of Midwest Market Solutions. Coming up, we're going to get into that CPI data, the Consumer Price Index headed our way. We've got just the person to help us break it down. Bob Iacchino, the founder, the chief strategist of Path Trading Partners, is going to help us have
not
a look
much
at
divergence.
the
Which
numbers.
divergence are you looking at? The Spidey cool.
Well, a decline.
I'm gonna turn that off. Oh, I just paused.
4 and a year-over-year decline. The headline is
expected. Hello, everybody.
Hey, good morning, good morning. Oh, somebody pointed something out. Let's see if I can find it real quick. We got about 40 seconds, guys. Be careful. Oh, I see that divergence. Now, yeah, Spidey, that's a good point. We did have, right? Because NQ was pushing lower. ES was trying to push higher. This is the Consumer Price Index we're about to get news for, guys.
That you may want to trade. If the CPI comes in weaker than expected, you better believe the dollar will fall as well. Why will that happen? Because now it doesn't matter what the Fed wants. They're going to hit their target of 2%, correct?
Damn.
So why would you need to tighten anymore? Now we have the pause, right? The pause.
Yeah, so I mean, if the dollar falls, stock rise. So let's be careful on that. Right into that 1 hour supply. Turn that live news off. Turn this off. But we're not shorting it because it came up here. Ain't no way. We're not shorting anything, guys. We're not touching this with a 10-foot pole. We are waiting. Waiting. But what a move so far. Love the volatility it brings, man. I mean, we technically could have tried to be in this, right? If we were looking at these higher lows. But, yeah, again, not something, because, again, if you were in this trade, if you were long right here, and this, instead of going up 20 points your direction, drop 20 points your direction, probably be like the worst trade day of your life. So again, that's why we stay patient on these. We don't want to predict something like that. And fortunately, if we were trading options, we'd be able to trade a call and a put and hedge it, and the call would go much stronger than the put. Even though the put would go to 0, the call would have a great return. But we can't do that in futures. Damn. Bro, this makes me happy. Love volatility. Love the moves. Even if I'm not in it, still love it. Because that just means there's going to be some type of follow through, some type of continuation. This is only the first 2 minutes of this candle, guys. So we got to remember. The last time we had a candle like this, last time CPI data came out, we had a wick 11 points to the top, a wick 13 points to the bottom. But now we have one huge candle that's going 24 points. This is a 24-point range candle right here, guys. That's huge. Huge. The 15 sort of could have prepared us for it too, because the 15 had that had a bit of a basing, right? We had a basing right before we had that big pop rally. Let's see if we hold up right here. This is the top of this 1 hour supply zone. But I feel like with the amount of strength and the amount of news that just hit, I wouldn't be surprised if we just blew right through it. Oh, well, what if we short it here and put our stop loss at the highs, right? So we only have a 2-point stop loss. Well, yes and no, because if you short it here and it pops again, it's going to blow past your stop loss. The stop loss might not trigger because of how strong the market is, and you might have to manually sell and take a larger loss. So it's not something I would recommend. What I'm probably looking for at the moment is I'm looking for a pullback to around this area. If we get a pullback to this area, I'll look to play longs going higher. If we look weak in this supply zone, then maybe I'll consider a short, but it's just been too strong. So we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to let it play out and do its thing. YouTube, you guys got any questions? Don't forget to hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Go live every morning, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I wanted to do something special for you guys today because we had the CPI data. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, I didn't realize, look, NQ also wicked near the top of its supply zone. Got another minute in this 5. Let's let it play out. Let's see. What are stocks doing? Tesla's at 276. That's a gap up. Meta gapped up $4. Tesla gapped up $7. Nvidia's gapped up 5 right now. Meta 3. Amazon 2. Apple 1. Ha 15 seconds. Let's see if we close up here strong, or if we do get that wick rejection lower. Again, this is not something I personally would trade, because not only would we be chasing a very extended move from news, but we're also in a supply, so I'm gonna be patient. Could we potentially short here? Sure. Is it too unpredictable? In my opinion, yeah. My opinion, that bull move was too strong for me to just try to catch the top. You know what I'm saying? We never want to catch the top. We never want to catch the bottom because we can't. We can't catch the top. We can't catch the bottom. That's very difficult to do, especially with news. If it was a regular day and we had some supply and demand going on, sure, maybe shorting up here would be the move, right? But because of the strength of the news and everything that came out, I'm going to check real quick exactly what's going on. Let's pop up Twitter. Sorry, Threads, I'll get over to you soon. Alright, looks like CPI data came less than expected. Let's double check. Again, shorting up here, guys, you would have to be careful. It's been pumping very strong. We don't want to be caught. Yeah, see that? Wouldn't want to be caught in that. Part of me is like, well, you could probably short here with a type stop. but just because you could have a tight stop on a trade doesn't make it a valid trade. The trend has been bullish. This has been pushing higher. That's the trend. I'm waiting for a pullback. See, now I'm curious about shorts because we wicked out of that supply. We are having a bit of a pullback, no bottom wicks. So I want to see if we could get some selling pressure in, right? I want to see if we could create some higher wicks so we know that sellers are trying to pressure the market. What's the dollar doing? Let's see. Is it just, oh, it's the dollar sign, DXY. Right, dollars dropping, stocks are popping, period. Huh. Just stay patient. A trade setup will come. But how often do you see that? That's crazy. If you are, or if we were trying to trade this, you know, and if you are a futures trader, you trade something like ES or NQ, you might want to choose to trade the micros today, right? So you might want to trade a micro because the volatility is strong enough that it'll still pay you, but if it goes against you, it won't be the worst thing in the world. Dixie looking weaker again. But again, I can't go long here because we barely just broke out of this supply. So let's see how this candle closes. We have 15 seconds. If we push down real quick, I'm going to wait for the next candle to open and push up and start to create another wick. If we start to create another wick up on this next candle, then I'll maybe consider shorting. But we have to see the dollar too. But we want the dollar to reverse as well. I'm not really seeing that right now. Did not come back where I wanted it to. Sort of want to take it short here. But again, guys, it's been very strong. But it's very extended.
Only the profit takers, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, do we wait? Should we just wait for the pullback and enter long? The trend is bullish right now. Do we try to scalp the profit takers pulling us back? And it's also the top of that supply zone. So if we get like one more move higher, I guess, and create another wick up here, then I'll consider grabbing a short. But, again, this is a very wide range. We got to be careful. Almost like a micro head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, and right shoulder right there. Alright, let's wait, let's see. And because of the volatility, a drop or a pullback could also be very strong. My areas to consider going long would be this key level or this key area. Excuse me. I'm a bit more keen on this key area right here. So I'm probably going to wait for a pullback to down there. But we'll be patient. We'll see. We'll try to let it play out. Bless you. Yeah, see, we're pulling back. Let's see if that's a good area. Now we can't go short here. Should have took a short up here if we were interested, because now we'd have to put our stop higher. The dollar's sort of pulling back too. What's the VIX doing? VX. What about the regular VIX? Any key levels? Right, VIX at a key level. It's just hard to short again, guys, because of the amount of buying pressure that came into the market because of the news. So we just want to be so patient. We either be patient for the correct bull move higher, or we stay patient for a pullback and then go higher. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2 is what we're looking for. NASDAQ pushing higher, looking strong right now. Equities are still gapped up still, so let's just be patient. Let's wait. Morning, everybody. See a few people in here. Cliff, hello. Dakota, Lanny, Madcar, Mark, Rico, I said what's up. T Pizzle, Victor, yo, what's going on, Victor? Gizmo, Victoria, hey Victoria, Hard Mirror, C Trader, all y'all, what's going on? The other guy with the C, I can't tell what your name is because it's too long. If NASDAQ just rips lower here, we'll probably pull back.
Good morning, Kevin.
Morning. What's going on?
Right there.
I missed my alarm and I just saw the market shooting up.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff, man. Here's that pullback. Now, if you missed the entry short up here, we want to wait for a pullback and go long.
Target filled.
Did somebody short it?
That was me.
Oh,
45 to 775.
Nice. But we
Now
could
my
also be
trade-
looking for a rally base rally. We got to watch how this 5 closes. We got 5, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Yeah, I don't like entering here, so I'm gonna stay patient.
Yeah, I'm gonna get trail stop probably.
I sure like it. I sort of like it to go lower from this point. But again, I don't want to be chasing the wrong direction right now. That big bull push tells me it's bullish. So again, I would rather wait for a confirmation of a higher low and then take it high. See how we're wicking up here? Good areas to get short if we continue is in this wick. Just gotta stay patient. Looks very strong. Don't want to be chasing shorts. Don't want to be chasing longs. Don't want to be chasing period. We stay patient.
How was yesterday for y'all? Was it a good day?
Yeah, yesterday was alright. Not bad, not bad. Gave us a few opportunities. What was yesterday? Yesterday we cause we only trade till about 11. We were in this area, and I'm having a mental block of the trade I took. I journaled it though. If you check out the journals, here we go. See if we go lower. If you check the journaled area, I have a good example of a journal. So you can't click sell here because then you're selling that low.
50% retracement?
What was that?
You think you're going to get 50% retracement?
The 50% would bring us to the near this key level, so that would be great. Again, I want to look for long positions either near this 1 hour key level or near this 23%, this 4492 key level. If we continue bouncing though, then we'll look for another entry, right? But we just gotta adjust and do what we can with this market, right? Right now we got that big push of volatility. So there will be volume and volatility in the market. Each candle has a very large range right now. Keeping an eye on the time and sales. I'm considering grabbing
what do you think about pre-market versus waiting for the open?
Well, the reason we're up early today and trying to trade this pre-market is because CPI data came out at 8:30, and people can't trade that if they trade options and stuff. They have to wait for market to open. But this data doesn't care that they have to wait for market to open, so it's going to make the market have a volatile move, regardless. So that's why we got on early. You could wait till open, right? And let's say we chop around up here for a bit. We would have that gap to fill, essentially, so maybe that could be a play, but that's a big gap, so I don't know about that. But I'm sure there will be plays when the market opens, too.
That's what Sig was talking about in his morning meeting was liquidity gap fill.
Gotcha. I'm sort of considering a short here. I just... I don't want it to, like, sweep me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to start pumping up and wreck me. I've been saying how strong we are, so I don't want to go against what I've been saying.
Yeah, the other option was a 1-for-1 move up, right? So.
I'll try one. Very light size. Again, we have to be careful. It's been very strong.
I put a sim order in just
to sim around.
Yeah, I just posted the sim right there.
Nice.
Because if you run a sim account and you put in an order and it goes against you, then you go the direction that's going against you, right? So that's
all right.
Right now,
NQ drops. ES will probably go lower. I had a good entry. I entered shorts right up here. So I had a good entry on that. Already up a couple points. Might look to scalp it because, again, guys, we are looking very strong bullish-wise on that. So my shorts, I'm going to look to scalp my shorts. Especially because, look, NQ wants to go higher. Place a buy limit down here. 44.97, right? That'd be a great target. If we could get a big, fast drop right there, it would be huge. Huge, huge, huge.
we could go back to 44.92.
Yeah, I know. That's the other area I wanted us to be able to go long too.
Yeah, that not only is the 50% of that huge candle we had, is also the high top of the ADR for today.
Yeah. Not liking the wicks we're sort of getting here, so I'm going to be careful on this position. Again, looking to scalp it. Had a good enough entry that it won't go red on me unless we hit a crazy impulse move higher. Which, again, wouldn't be a surprise because of the news. Need NASDAQ to start falling, which it's not. We got 3 minutes in this 5 minute. Yeah, look at that. I don't know.
So you could be forming a bull flag right here.
Yep. And that
So-
also could have been a liquidity grab. See how we double bottomed on the 5 for a moment, then created a new low on this 5, and then we wicked back up. So we have to be careful, we have to be patient. NASDAQ trying to start to push red again, but now ES wants to push green. They're battling each other right here. If NASDAQ dumps, ES should not have a problem dumping with it. But NASDAQ's struggling. Here we go, NASDAQ. There we go. Give us that drop. Come on, ES. Follow suit. 44.97.
That's a battle there.
Yeah, baby. I'm gonna look to get out right there. I'm happy with those profits. No, I'm gonna move it. Yeah, let's go. 44.97. Give it to me. Nah. Here, I'll get out. I'll scout. I'll get out. I'll be good. I'm not trying to get wicked. And out. Let's go.
Move 4,500. Hold.
Number 6 in the likes. Thank you, Kevin, for all you do. Yo, I got you, Antonio. Absolutely. Yo, what a great short. Again, it probably does still have room to run. I was good on that scalp, though, and because we were wicking a bit, I wanted to take profit. Nothing wrong with taking profit as long as you make sure your winners are much larger than your losers, right? If my average loser is about 3 points or 2 points, I want my average winner to be 4 points, 5 points, 6 points even. You know, we want 2-to-1 risk-reward trades. This was more than a 2-to-1. I got in here with my stop loss here and scalped it all the way to here. So this was about a 4-point drop. It was a very good trade. Yeah,
Alright,
4-point
Finally
move.
got all set up for futures.
4,500.
What was that, Cliff?
I finally got everything squared away for futures. So if I'm going to take a trade today, it's going to be yes.
Nice. Cool stuff. Good stuff. I liked my exit. So far.
Stop, Bill.
Good stuff. And you know what, too, guys? The price action pattern we got for that was an engulfing candle to show that we're going to go bearish. Then we had a pullback candle, right? So we had a drop, a base, and then I wanted to be in for this drop right here. So this, again, was a good trade. I only traded one ES contract. I did not want to risk a lot because of the volatility we were in and because of how strong the bulls had it this morning. I exited right over, where'd I exit? 4,500 on the dot is where I exit. So that was, again, a really decent trade. Don't want to say really good trade. Would be a really good trade if I entered up here. But guys, we can't be nitpicking ourselves like that, right? We have to see what we're doing, make sure we're doing what we're doing right, make sure we're taking note of what we're doing. And if we're doing it right, keep doing it. Write down what you're doing. Make sure you have those notes. Oh, guys, Discord, I just want to let you guys know also, I posted in the main chat yesterday, like, a couple screenshots, not a couple screenshots, a picture of 2 sheets that I keep near my, my computer setup, and it's full of supply and demand setups, trade strategies, my rules, some gap plays. It's a good cheat sheet, and I felt like I wanted to share it with y'all. We might go lower. This could have been a stop hunt. Look, so this double bottom right here, right? We double bottomed for a second, then we broke it. Now we came right back into it to stop hunt, and let's see if we continue lower. But again, this has been strong. I don't want to fight this trend. What tells me it's been strong? This market, this push, everything. Dixie coming back lower again. That's bullish. Let's see if we get another engulfing right here, guys, right? That'd be cool. No, what else would be cool, right? Is if we created a left shoulder right here, pumped up to like 45.15, came down again, created a right shoulder, and then when market opens, because look, we're basing this out on time now, right? Comes up, bases for a bit, comes down, bases for a bit, boom, 930 hits. Everybody saw this move, they're thinking bullish. We see the head and shoulders, we go bearish in supply, and that could be our move, right? So let's be patient, let's let the chart play out. Let's let the chart talk to us, right? Let the chart tell us, hey, you do this, hey, you do that, you know? Hey, wait, you know, if the market's not telling us a simple, this is what's going on, we're getting a pullback for this, we're doing this because of that, don't touch it. Wait. The more we trade and the more we watch charts, the more experience we gain, and the easier it'll be for you guys to spot the things that I see, right? Again, stop hunts or pumps. This candle just came up and wicked near the top of this candle. So remember, I shorted up here. So if I was still holding this and this started to come back and I had my stop at break even, it just hit that break even stop on me and everybody else who was in this short. And most people didn't short it right at the top, right? So that was like a tick or two in the red for them. So they stopped out. Now we be patient. We got 50 seconds on the 5-minute. Let's see if we either pull back and create that liquidity grab, which would have to tick over it, of course, or if we want to pump higher and higher and create that head and shoulders. 45.20 would also be a good area. Don't really have much on NASDAQ. Tesla gapped up still $7. That's good stuff. Very good stuff. We're watching it for it to break 44.05. That's a strong engulfing right there, right? So let's wait. Let's be patient. I did want it to go higher because I wanted to create a head for the head and shoulders if we create a head and shoulders. Just because we see something like this, we can't anticipate a head and a shoulder, right? That's way too much to ask for. We would need it to go and go and go and go. If we had the left shoulder, a head, then we can anticipate a right shoulder, but right now all we see is higher low, because we were going higher. But now, right here, we created the higher high and a lower high, but we just broke that lower high. Let's see if we go higher still, if that's the trend. Which we might.
See that bull flag? We just broke it.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I'll throw that up on the stream. Good stuff, good stuff. Was that a 5-minute?
Mm-hmm. My candle's just color different than yours, so.
I know. I wasn't talking about the candle colors. How's that look on the 1-minute? Yeah, a bit better. Right, let's see if we go higher to this pivot right here, 45.10.75, about 4 points away. Personally, probably not taking this trade. Definitely looks like it wants to work out, though. Can't chase it up here, though, because if we wick, I'd be kicking my own butt. I had my profitable trade for the day. I could either call it a day there, but I didn't hit my take profit, so I'm going to be patient.
We could see.
Yes, got a few points on this trade, 7 points.
Yeah? Good stuff, man. Nice. I don't like the 1 minute. Let's go back to the 5. Yeah, look at that. Had the engulfing and had the push higher. Good stuff. Could have been another great scalp, but that's okay. That's not how I really like to trade. I prefer to get in on the counter trend candle, right? So if we're going down, I want to get in on a green candle so I have my proper stop. But if we're going up and I enter here, I have to put my stop down here, and that makes me uncomfortable because that's a large gap.
Push a little bit higher.
Gotta be careful, because remember, look left. These wicks right over here. Sellers were coming in. NASDAQ 2 getting a little
I'm in
weak.
one right now. So,
Oh, well then it has to go higher. Come on, ES, push.
And we're losing momentum here.
That's what they want you to think. We still got a minute left. We know what 1 minute could do in a 5 minute. Correct ya. Let's see. I'd also be looking for divergence right now, but there is no clear divergence yet, which tells me the bull trend is still intact. But we don't need a divergence to reverse, right? So we got to be patient still. We had our one good trade, or I had my one good trade that's short from here to here. And now we're going higher. Let's see. Where's your target, Rico?
9 points for 4509.75.
Gotcha. Oh, you got in at 45 even?
70, 45, 7.75. So
Nice.
4,575 cents. Nice.
Yeah. That's a good entry, bro. Good stuff. Here we go. Oh, there's your target.
75 cents still.
Oh, I got you. Oh. One more tick. Come on, give it to the boy. Yes, sir. Let me know when that fills you, because I know it's on the ask.
Yay. It's done. It filled.
Alright, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Great trade. Also got to take note, NASDAQ is getting weak outside of this supply, too. Good stuff. Everybody's
I was
winning.
worried for like a double top, or if it weakened up here. I was like, no, just put it right here.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. Because look at another thing to take account for is this wick right here, this wick right here, this wick right here. We just blew through it. So people might be like, oh, well, look at these bullish candles. But we might reverse on this candle, right? So let's be patient on that. What's the 15 looking like? Ugly. What's the 30 looking like? Bullish. Hourly? Bullish. 2 hour. Bullish. Everything looks bullish till it's not anymore. Oh, here we go. Rejection on NASDAQ. Thinking of grabbing a short here on ES. Because again, if you short here, you got your stop at the highs, about a one or 2 point stop. But I'm going to be patient. I'm going to let the candle close. We're in the middle of a 5 minute. I'm not entering in the middle of a 5 minute because it could just pump for the next 2 minutes, and that would not be good. I just really like that rejection, that double top on NASDAQ, though. But I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to sit on my hands and know I got to wait. And if it sells off without me, then so be it. I have to follow my rules. I have to be disciplined. Because NASDAQ could also very well spike back up. So, again, disciplined and patience.
So to be the contrarian, where would it be a good long play?
A good long play, I would look for us to break this pivot, this 45, 10, 75 pivot, and retest it. Or I would look for us to break it and retest this area and hold this supply as demand. Another area I was saying this morning was I wanted to go long around this 1 hour key level, which, look how great, that did give a good entry even though we didn't touch it. And another area I wanted to see us pull back to was this 44.92 area. Here we go. Let's see if we get that sell-off, guys. That pullback, double top.
All right.
So Cliff, I'm always looking for some type of confirmation or some type of break and retest or something to do with my levels, because my levels tell me where I want to enter. And all I have to do is wait for the markets, and then all I have to do is react to the market. This has been a fun morning so far, guys.
That's pretty much what my plan kind of centered around too. I didn't quite get to that 44.97, so I didn't take that trade.
Yeah, me neither. I probably would have if we did get back down there, but like you said, we didn't get to there. We ended up bouncing. We had an engulfing. We could have maybe scalped this candle, but I know I didn't, so that's okay.
I'm looking for a really good play that hits exactly what my plan is, because I haven't traded ES before, so I just want to.
Are you trading on a paper account now or a real account now?
Real account.
I would probably suggest trading the micros, the MES, before you trade ES. Because
yeah, I'm just trading one contract, so it's not too bad.
Let me tell you why I say that, though. Because right now, the volatility and the width of the candles, if you get one candle against you right now, that's going to be like a $200, $300 loss. Whereas if we were in a choppier market or something like yesterday, you could sort of play around with that, and it would be maybe like a 50 or 70 or 87, whatever it is, because it's like $12.50 per point. I'm liking this short. Again, I'm not taking any trades over here. I did hit a decent profit on that trade earlier. I might wait for market to open. Oh, but that does look so good. Nah, because you know what it is too. I'm thinking this looks too good. Too good to be true. And if it looks too good to be true, it probably is, especially in the market. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. Very well could happen. It is sort of a double top. We are at the top of supply. Again, I'm not taking that trade. It's too volatile, it's too wicky. Bulls have been in control the longest. I would much rather wait for a pullback and enter long again, or wait for a break and enter long. Something I am looking at is maybe we have a bit of a, where is it? Sort of like a triangle pattern, right? So if we stay in between this, I'll look for a break and retest higher. So that's what I'm looking for right now.
I'm gonna go make a coffee before I lose money.
Now that's a good idea. NASDAQ rejecting again. So again, guys, I'm not looking to short up here. I'm not looking to go long up here. I'm looking to stay patient and let the market come to me. Let the market give me something that I could react to properly with a good stop and a good target and know that I have the trend on my side. And bulls have that trend right now. But I wouldn't go against going short up here. Again, I'm not going to.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, good morning, Ryan. What's going on?
We keep working.
Very good.
Quick question, Kevin.
Yeah.
Before you open your session for YouTube, is not recorded in Bullishbrs?
What was your question?
You know, your session always recorded for YouTube. You open the YouTube for the recording.
Yeah.
Okay, my question here, you maybe for 10 minutes speaking, sometime I would like to review it, but it's not there anymore. It used to be those sessions recorded and have access for the member.
Yeah. Where on the Bullishbrs website or YouTube?
No, Bullishbrs website. I opened the YouTube video, for example, like yesterday, at least 10 minutes not there, like when you were talking about Rivian, and you
Yeah.
pinpoint the support and resistance and money flow. I was trying to review it again, but it was not there.
Yeah, so what I would recommend, we started putting the stream replays and stuff in the Discord under stream. So we have stream replays for our live YouTube. We have YouTube videos for when we make new content on YouTube, and then we have the webinars for the webinars. But if you want, post in support and be like, hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that it doesn't look like the YouTube videos are being uploaded to your Bullishbrs website. Because when you post it to the support, then Angel and Lucian will see it, and they might be able to help out with that. And I could always bring it to their attention too.
Yeah, a lot of things change, really, Kevin. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
like the ebook is not there anymore. I mean, there was a few ebook really good, and I was trying to review it again, but I could not. So
yeah, here
yeah,
I'm gonna post.
This is good for the beginners. You know, you need to repeat and see more and more, so it will stick in your mind. But I don't know what to say.
Right, no, I get it, because you know what it is? We're sort of revamping right now, like we're adding things to the website, we're changing things around, trying to make it better, trying to make it more resourceful for you guys. So with that being said, maybe they removed some of the things or moved them somewhere else. So whatever, make like a little list of the things that you used to use or things you use on the Bullishbrs website that you don't see anymore. And just pop it over in the support tab and be like, hey guys, I just want to let you know I'm a long-standing member. I use your website for these things, but I'm not seeing them anymore. Is there any chance you could help guide me to find them? Because I'm not too much on the website side. I'm more of the streaming and the YouTube and the trading and the charting and all that technical analysis with you guys.
I do appreciate it, Kevin, you know, but I doubt if anything is gonna change. I know.
No, they're good. No, trust me, they're good. Angel and Lucian, they're the best. They're working really, really hard right now to get the website going, and get the website better, and to get us really more out there. So trust me, if you drop that in support, I guarantee you they'll answer you. They'll try to figure that out for you.
I will. I'll give it a try, Kevin.
For sure.
Responsibility. I'll give it a try.
Thank you, Ryan. Who said good morning? Good morning, Chevy. Chevy, I'm still expecting you to join our community. Where are you? Antonio, you too, bro. And the Spidey Cool, anybody in YouTube. Don't forget, we got a great, great community. Oh, let's see if we go higher here. Nice. Nice. Look at NASDAQ got that action. And we still got like 13 minutes till the market even opens, guys. So this is exactly why I wanted to get on for that pre-market and for that move. Because it gave us the big volatility. Gave us right into our supply zone. Gave us a nice pullback for shorts. Gave us a nice pump for longs. It was great. It was really, really great. It was a good stuff. Look at that. If we were using Fibonacci, this sat right on the 60% before we went higher. And if we were using Fib as a target, the target would be the 127% at 45.1850. But I wouldn't trust that one. I like to trust the top of supplies, the bottom of supplies, key levels, pivots. Levels that mean something. You know, Fibonacci is great, but Fibonacci is a tool that could be used in many different ways, which means you could sort of use it and force it to look like it fits a certain way, right? So if I was looking at it like this, and the 61% didn't line up how I wanted, I could be like, oh, well, wait, what if I do it without the wicks? And then I'm like, oh, good, look, now it wicked exactly off the 61%. That's perfect. So there's different ways to use it, and that's sort of what makes it a bit of a, I don't want to say a faulty tool, because it definitely is a good tool. But yeah, I mean, and look, also that 127 target was hit too. Yeah, me personally, I don't like using the wicks on Fibonacci, but again, people use it differently. It's all about trial and error and experience and what works for you. Staying patient up here. So how I was saying how I would consider shorts here because it's a double top, and remember I said exactly, I said if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. What did we do? We faked all those shorts and we pumped higher from that. That was a good stuff. Good stuff. I love it when it catches things live like that, you know. Again, me personally, probably not going to take any trades till market opens or till it gives me more of a pullback, maybe a rally, a base candle, and a rally, or if we could break this zone and go up to 45.35. Got some divergence on the 5-minute candle, NQ red, ES green, and Wiki. But that does not mean to just take a short. Maybe. Nah, I'm not taking it. Ain't no way. You know what though? Guys, we're sort of getting that head and shoulders, right? So we got the left shoulder. We could be forming the head right now. Just like on NQ2, left shoulder forming the head right now. We just need to pull back. Just need to pull back and create that right shoulder. So again, I'm not going to anticipate the right shoulder because if it doesn't happen, I'm going to be shorting the top of a bull trend and that's not going to feel good when it starts going against me. Instead, I'm going to be patient. If this does pull back all the way to 45.05, you know, it's a 7-point pullback. That's a good pullback. But if we're looking at the range, this is a very good range. This is a 30-point range, so 7-point pullback, that's okay with me, because I need that confirmation.
What'd I miss?
Oh, the best trade in the world, bro. We all just caught 50 points on ES with max of 50 ES contracts.
I knew it.
Oh, Salado Gloria, you're in here. Good morning. What's going on? What you missed is we're waiting for a head and shoulders to form. We have the left shoulder, we have the head forming right now. We need to pull back to 45.05 to start creating the right shoulder. And then we'll, let's see, activate this. We'll look for a neckline too. But again, if we're anticipating a head and shoulders, we can assume other people are too. So instead of getting short up here thinking this will be the top, let's wait for the right shoulder to form so we have our full pattern, and then we could play it accordingly. We will be able to short it with a proper stop and a proper target. Right here, sure, you could get short, have a stop loss right up here, and that would be a good entry too on futures, right? If we do continue lower, so that wouldn't be bad too. So again, it's something to take note of. Because if we create the head and shoulders, the right shoulder should not come up to where the head is. So this would be potentially the top if we create that head and shoulders today. We're retesting this previous pivot right here. Think we break it. We at least break it for a liquidity grab. I don't know if we break it and hold it. I would like it to break it and hold it so that we could start to make that shoulder. So let's just be patient and wait it out. Salado Gloria, just so you know, you gotta have push to talk on Discord. To do that, you would hit the user settings. I'll show you real quick. You hit the settings, and then, yeah, thank you for not showing my account information, Discord. And then you go to voice and video, and you click push to talk, and then it'll have you sync a keybind, and then you just gotta hold push to talk to talk. Discord's like, yeah, I don't want to put your phone number out there on the internet.
Only a few thousand of us will call.
867-5309.
That'd be really funny. You get like a bunch of calls in the middle of the night. Yo, would you go long right here? I'm trying to sleep.
Sorry, I'm laughing. You okay?
I had a guy quit last week, and he started texting me on Friday at 10:30 at night, and those were pretty hilarious texts.
Oh my god. That's funny. Holding up right here. Let's see. That's why we wait and stay patient. We got about a little over 5 minutes before the market opens. So we gotta remember, guys, people who trade the stock market, options, and stocks, they didn't trade this move at all. They still gotta wait 5 minutes. I wonder if we pump on this candle.
And they still gotta wait for the options to settle, though.
Yeah, like they really gotta wait for market to open, and if they did swing trade anything, you know, God bless them. We might go higher here. I want to test the waters and grab a long here, but I don't want to mess up my my risk reward, right? I don't want to mess up my profits from today I have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait for market to open, and I'm probably gonna even wait till like 9:45ish to let the dust settle. Because again, if I'm waiting for this head and shoulders, we have the left shoulder, the head. We gotta come down, bounce back up, and create the right shoulder somewhere over here, and then go lower. So that's what I'm waiting on. And if that plan doesn't work, that's my trade plan right now. If that plan doesn't work, for the time being, I'm going to be watching the market anyways, and I could start to come up with another plan.
Yeah, the only reason I wouldn't take that long right now is because the market's about to open, right?
Yeah, and also I'm more anticipating a head and shoulders, which is a bearish move. So if anything, I would go short here with a stop at the highs. But again, like you pointed out, I wouldn't take any trades here because when market opens, the amount of volatility and volume that hits is also very big and could maybe pump us higher real quick.
Was the news generally that good? I haven't even read the news. I probably should look.
Yeah, I mean, CPI data at this point, it'll make the dollar go down and the stocks will go up. When the dollar goes down, stocks go up and vice versa. But it's all like inflation news, and we know that they're going to hit their 2% mark, and we know that, stocks will go up, people will be happy. So that's sort of what the market seems to want to do right now.
Oh yeah, the inflation numbers came in really good, so
Yeah.
yeah, but every time there's good news, right? Sell good news.
Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. In this instance, when we have news that has an impact on the market, like an ESNQ type of deal, we do have to really dissect the news and know what the news is about and what it's going to affect. So I like the sell the good news, buy the bad news on things like stocks, like Amazon, Tesla, Microsoft, Meta, because a lot of times they'll have like job cuts. I know last year, this is my go-to example. Last year, I think it was around December, maybe before December, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, Microsoft too, I think, tens of thousands of jobs were being cut. And people were like, "Oh, we got to short that." But the stocks reacted so positively and so strong. Everyone was like, "What? What just happened?" And then you got to sort of break down into it. When they're cutting these jobs, they're cutting their expenses, right? So maybe that is good for the stock. Or maybe it's just going in the opposite direction because the market already factored in that they were going to cut people off, lay people off, my apologies. And now that they already did that and the market knows people are going to want to short that news, it's going to pump it. But it's hard for them to do a fake out like that on something like ES and NQ because they're the market in a whole. See, I'm glad I didn't take that short. That's why I said we gotta wait. Could anticipate all we want, but if it doesn't play out, we don't chase it. We can't make the market move. If I sell it here, I can't sell it here and force the market to go lower. Not until I have my $1 billion.
Yeah, just undo those little dots there on Thinkorswim so we can see what the rest of that says.
What do you want me to do? Get rid of the pivots?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying just turn the masking off on your accounts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, up here. Yeah, for sure. Truth be told, I haven't traded like a stock or an option or future. I've never traded futures on TOS. I've only traded options on TOS, and it's been a while because I've only been trading futures lately. All right, now we wait. Market opened. Gotta think retail's looking at the pump up. They might think gap and go. We have a just your average 39-point gap, guys. Nothing new, nothing crazy. I wouldn't expect for that gap to be filled today. And if we do fill that gap, I better expect to be a piece of it. How can I talk in the microphone? What should I push to talk? Yeah, Solido Gloria, you gotta go to user settings and you go to the voice and video and you click push to talk and then it'll ask you to connect. Are they not even in here? Not even in here anymore. Yeah, let's see if we go higher here.
I was expecting more fireworks at the open.
Did we not get enough fireworks for you from the CPI data? A little bit of divergence here. NQ making that higher high, ES making an equal high.
Me too. I thought it was going to like shoot up even more.
That's what they want you to think, guys. The market knows what we want.
Remember, we're option settling with this big gap up. So
Yep.
no real move. Now there's going to be profit taking because people are going to start selling their options as it's settling.
We're gonna come down to make that head and shoulders.
So the options affects the index.
Usually there's options on SPY, and SPY is ES, and then there are also options on the equities as well. So all of these options that gapped up, people who were in calls, swung calls, they're all living it up. They're all happy, 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 so they might be taking their profits.
And there are options on ES as well.
Yep. That's right. Futures have options too.
Exactly.
Wow, it's like a fractal.
So right now, what we're seeing is some people are saying, should I still hold it or do I get rid of it? If you see a huge red candle come in, it's because somebody with a big sale, just got rid of it all. And others will follow suit with that then, right? But for the first 3 minutes, we're doing nothing. And here we're going to break the high. There you go.
Something's got to give.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm staying patient on this. I'm waiting.
We made a new high as well.
Yep. But now what we're doing, when we're creating these new highs, we're sort of wicking, so we have to be careful. But we are still making new highs, so that's also something to consider. So that head and shoulders I was looking for, that thought is now out the window, right? That's not a plan anymore. It still could be, if this candle closes here, and we sort of chop back, and we sort of chop around here, then maybe get a 10 o'clock move lower. Remember I was mentioning yesterday how a lot of times we'll get a 10 o'clock reversal.
So Kev, why don't you look at like the 1 minute chart on ES?
Too messy. Too many fake outs. Like, this is an engulfing on this candle, but then this candle went red, and then this is an engulfing, could have scalped a few points. This wasn't an engulfing, but then it dropped. It's too messy in my opinion. I don't like the 5 minute. I mean the 1 minute. I'd rather the 5 minute. 5 minute is as low as I'll go. Because the higher time frames bring more value to me too. Like if I'm looking at the 15 minute, look, gave us a rally, base, now a rally. So now that makes me bullish again. If I'm looking at the 30 minute still looks bullish too. So I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to take any type of short positions, not going to take any type of long positions. I'm just going to wait. Because the higher time frames, all they are, a 15 minute is just 3 5s. A 30 minute is just 2 15s or 4 5s. Nope, 6 5s.
That spinner top is pretty bearish, isn't it?
This?
Yeah.
It didn't close yet.
No, the one that just closed.
Oh, this one? On the 30 minute?
No, on the 5.
Oh.
I'm looking at the 5.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's definitely, I wouldn't consider it bearish, more of an indecision. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's again, bulls have been in play, so you can't really base the trend off of how one candle looks. Because this candle also looked bearish. We got one bearish candle afterwards, and then we pumped and made highs of the day. So don't let your bias switch over one candle.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at the big volume went nowhere.
Gotcha. Yeah, and that also, remember though, that was the first 5 minute candle of the day. So it's going to be very wicky. Here we go, NASDAQ big rejection.
Kevin, is Jeremy's okay?
Yeah, he's taking this week. He's helping his sister move.
Oh, because I didn't hear his voice or, at noon time or those kind of things. So I'm wondering what's going on.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
he's just busy.
All right. Okay. Just want to make sure that he's okay.
That's
Thank you,
nice. Absolutely. I'll let him know that you asked. I'll tell him.
I think we are family in Bullishbrs, right?
We are. Absolutely, we are. 1,000,000,000%.
We should take care of each other, Might be something I could help or somebody else could help. Those kind of things, you know what I mean?
That's nice. Very nice of you, Ryan. It's a good guy. You're a good guy. That's great. But yeah, we are Bullishbrs family. Always. Always, always, always. If we get a fast rejection, I'm going to be looking for that right shoulder to play out. Still waiting on that shoulder. But can't take it short without that shoulder. Because, again, it's just keep proving to me that Bulls keep taking control of this. And until they finally give up, I'm not taking any shorts.
I feel like everyone's waiting for the more economic news coming out soon.
What do we got? More news at 10?
Fed Kashak, I can't say these names, a speech, and then Bank of Canada monetary policy report.
Oh, those
Bank
might
of
not.
Canada interest rate decision. They're red. I mean, it shows that they're important. But
Yeah. All right. So yeah, yo, you mind sending a screenshot in the main chat so I don't have to go Google it?
let me go. I have to bring it up. So I have my work laptop with all the financial stuff on it.
Oh, I got you. I can pull it up. No worries.
Oh, that 1 minute divergence might be playing.
Oh, good stuff, Madcar. Love it. Bullishbrs family, always working together and looking out for each other. So, yep, we had the CPI, 830. And yeah, BOC rate statement. Alright. Let's see. Let's look into that. Right, Bank of Canada. Okay.
There's the short.
That's what they want you to think.
This ginormous wedge, flag wedge looking setup that we got going on right here.
Yeah. I know, I'm really wanting this to go short too. But each time we try to go down here, we like wick. And I don't want to get caught up in a wick. Oh, O'Reilly. Alright, now that might be the push lower. Maybe. We're holding that key level, that 1 hour key level. So let's be careful. Come on, give us a dump. Give us a dump. It's struggling. What are equities doing? Equities are holding their previous supplies, which are now demands. I want them to start falling.
Dump stepped.
Nope, not liking it. I don't know. Let's be patient. Still only the first minute of the 5. NASDAQ keep trying to push green. If NASDAQ could fail, that'd be great for ES to come lower too. Again though, these bear plays haven't been living too long. Let's see if we could change that now.
We're staying under RTH VWAP here, man.
Nice.
If we break here below,
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna see 504.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Taking that. And out. Good stuff. Good scalp. And target hit for the day. Good stuff. 2 for 2. Woo woo.
How long were you in that, Kevin?
A minute. I was in it for a minute, not even. That was like one of my quickest trades. Here, I'll show you guys what's up. I shorted here and got out right there. Quick, I think it was a 2-point scalp.
So you don't use any stops on a scalp, you just literally in and out market-wise, yeah?
Yeah. On a scalp, I want to be selling the market, buying the market, like quick. I want that momentum. Like I was telling you guys, the bears have not been able to sustain lower or to hold lower. And because we broke this 1 hour supply zone, I'm looking for us to be able to hold this zone to go higher. So I wanted to be quick. Once we got that little push lower, I exited immediately. I got out at, oh wow, where'd I get out at? I got out at 45.0775, which is 75 or 25? 25, which is like a tick below but the bottom, right? So I got out, once we got that impulse drop, I got right out because I was worried for a wick like this one. NASDAQ trying to push higher. And again, something else, guys, that I was being aware of is look how strong Meta is. Tesla gapped its supply and was using the supply as demand now. That's why I wanted to scalp that. Nvidia also gapped, came down to its area of interest, popped, and now it did a rally base, and now it could rally for a while. So this, again, is back into a bullish type of market. So
I was going to ask, were you looking at any other divergence like the NQ or anything when you went for that scalp?
Yeah, I love to use NQ as well, and NQ is sort of one of the reasons why I was so in and out of that, because NQ was pushing a bit stronger than ES was. So once NQ started to give way, I knew it would wick as well. So once that gave up, and once NQ gave up, that's what gave ES the ability to give us that quick impulse drop. That's where I got out, and now look how great that exit was. Even if I reversed that trade, that would have been another 5-point gain right there.
Yeah, good scalp.
Thank you. It's all about patience, experience, and patience. Patience is so key, guys. Patience, experience, and discipline. It's all so important. Something I'm looking at on the hourly, and remember guys, it's always good to be aware of the higher time frames when we're trading. We want to know what trends we're trading with, right? So if we're looking at the 30-minute, if we could get a red 30-minute, that would be a rally, a base, and potentially another rally. Or if we look at the hourly, what I'd like to see on the hourly is for the body to come down to about here and close here, have a big long wick, and then trend down. But I don't know if we're going to get that. We've been very bullish, so we have to be patient. We have to wait. We're back in this range. You could sort of see the range we were in too, right? So from here to like here, here to here, that was our range. We broke the range temporarily to grab liquidity, to hit some stops, and then we pumped back into the range. It's very choppy going up too, and because we're choppy going up, I'm going to definitely be careful.
Kevin.
Yes, sir.
I see in the ES you have a study, the bullish strengths, the blue one. This is a public study or a private?
This is a Signet study.
Oh, a Signet study.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to share it with you?
Please.
Absolutely. So what that study measures is, I'm going to move this out of the way because it looks like we are going to go higher. And guys, let's beware of these wicks. We could wick higher, liquidity grab, and then go back lower, right? Fail the highs. Look, we failed the high here, we failed the high here. Let's see if we fail the high again. But that study is, I know it's a good study, right? It bases off of moving averages labels, right? So he made this study based off of momentum, EMAs, let's see, pivots, 10 MA, 50, 200, just a whole lot of moving averages on this one. Right, like if this is above, falling into lows, trend. Yeah, he really went ham with this one. But yeah,
and you can apply it in any time frame, right, Kevin?
Yeah, because it's basically, you know what it is? It's a moving average label. So if I have the moving averages off, so I have just the labels. But if I turned, you see how down here it has like fast surge, slow surge, momentum, trend, alt trend, strength, and alt strength. I have all of these clicked off. And the reason for that is because I just want the labels. If I had all these clicked on, I would have a whole bunch of moving averages on my screen, and I didn't want that.
So is it possible to share it with me, please,
sure.
Kevin?
All right, absolutely.
Can you put it on the main chat? Kevin, I want to check
I want to ask Sig first, because ooh, good pump right there. I want to ask Sig first, because it was his, and I sort of feel bad, you know what I'm saying? But,
Is it on the TOS workbook? Because if it is
that's
on the
a good
TOS
question.
I think it could be okay with it.
He always said that he can share his own. He doesn't sell it like other people does. So he have no problem sharing his studies if he made it. But some people ask him about some study. He said, I cannot share it with you because I cannot be sued because it's not his study.
Oh, okay.
Like
like
that
people trading and some other studies that he has that he paid for.
Right.
Those you can't. Yeah.
Right. Like, you guys ever see Simpler Trading with John It was his name, John Carpenter? John.
Yes, John Carter. Yes.
Carter.
Yeah,
that's
like
it.
the squeeze.
Yeah.
You know, I did join them a few years ago, but
they're not as good as us.
They are
no,
just only for selling studies, and it seems to be like they taking like the Bullishbrs band and make it in a way like a squeeze. So
you want to see something? Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. I thought somehow I had in here the Squeeze Pro. Yeah. I do have the Squeeze Pro in here, which I won't share, you know. But
yeah, that's the one for Carter. Yes, I bought it. I bought it like $2,000 a few years ago.
Oh my God, do you use
I'm
it?
I'm telling you, yes, they are a scammer. They are a scammer. You know, I saw that. You know, they got the golden eggs, but they just. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. You know, I if I can make new trader get away from them, I would have. You know, because and the market is full of those kind of people. You know,
yeah.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
The only honest people, honestly, and regret I joined them too late. Maybe it's too late for me. It's just a Bullishbrs.
Right.
Because they are to learn and teach and not to give you the fish like they said, you know, it's just teach you how to fish.
Right. Yeah, I know. I was trying to get in contact with Simpler Trading, actually. I was going to ask them if they wanted to do like a webinar so they could show how their indicators and studies worked, but they never got back to me.
No. They are they are in the skies. They are in NBC, financial here and there.
Yes.
They are big. And always John Carter, when he speak, he will show you his BL balance like millions of dollars. You know, he want to track you that I make those money. You know,
wow.
He always show you that to track you.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna be attracted to Bullishbrs and waste their time. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. Cause you know what it is. It's not so much a waste of their time. It's to promote them to you guys. And I spoke with a couple of them. I spoke with one of them on the social media, and I spoke with another one through email a little bit. But again, they never followed through. Is what it is. TradingView still hasn't followed through and upped my Bullishbrs account yet, so their loss, I guess. TOS for the win. Oh, look at this pullback, guys. Another area of failing those highs, but still making the highs. So this is a bull trend. But, Oh, it's on the channel tool. Hold up.
Nice channel going on right now.
What was that?
We have a nice up channel going on right now.
I was thinking a rising wedge.
Yeah.
The channel, it doesn't really form too much of a channel because it gets tight more up here. So I'd watch for maybe this to start to play out.
Hey, Kevin, are you able to hear me?
Hey, yeah, what's going on?
Oh, great. Good morning.
Good
How are you
morning.
doing?
Hello. How's it going?
Okay, I'm watching the price action, and I remember Signet mentioning in his morning briefing, not today, but a couple of days ago, about the liquidity gap that happens on the day of the CPI when the price just goes up.
Yep.
And then I see also a candle with a huge wick. I'm seeing that in the SPY, which I think nullifies the liquidity gap. I don't know whether I'm interpreting it correctly or not.
So the liquidity gap would be this big gap right here on my screen where you see how we closed on, what's today? Wednesday. So we closed yesterday down. Now if we're looking at ES, we closed at 44.73, but because of CPI data, we gapped up to around 45.12, whereas on SPY, I'll check out SPY for you. SPY, same thing, we closed at 442 and we opened at 446 and we failed to fill that gap, right? Because that's a big gap to fill. We're very strong right now.
Okay, I see.
But a lot of times gaps are good for gap plays, like like to fill the gap or something. Those do play out pretty well sometimes, but usually on smaller gaps, 5-point gaps, 10-point gaps. But for like a huge gap on I'm talking ES by the way, a huge gap on ES, like a 30, 40 point, even a 20 point is sort of hard to fill sometimes. And when I'm saying ES 10 points, that's equal to SPY $1, right? So a $10 move on ES is about a $1 move on SPY. So if we have a 30-point gap on ES, we probably have at least a $3 gap on SPY.
I see. Now, do we anticipate the price to come down to those liquidity gap levels?
We can.
At some point?
We can, absolutely we can. But because of the market, we don't know when that'll be. That could be later in the afternoon. That could be tomorrow. That could be next week. We don't know because the market won't ever give us a certain, hey, it's going to fill today. Hey, it's going to fill tomorrow.
I see.
But they're good to be aware of them because there is that extra area of liquidity where we do need to fill that gap. So it's good to be aware of those situations and those gaps.
Yes.
Hey, Kevin, you want to refresh your time in sales? It looks like you got stuck at 40.
Oh, yeah,
15.
look at that.
Yeah, mine did the same thing, so I just refreshed it. I just restarted it. Yeah, so now it's picking up again.
Thank you, sir. I love the teamwork, guys. This morning, it's awesome. Oh, my God. Making my day.
You gotta start this earlier,
Yeah. No, I'm tired, man.
Gets everybody pumped.
Yeah, but
hey, mark the alert. I'm about to go into conference calls for the next hour and a half, so.
Well, it was good having you as always. Where were you yesterday? We missed you. We had your son in here though.
Oh yeah, he was out there.
Yeah, but where were you?
No, I was busy, man.
Nah, you gotta be
Yeah.
trading.
Well, I'm trying to get to the point where I can quit the job, right?
Good for you, bro. You got it. Just stay disciplined. Keep doing what you're doing. If what you're doing is working, stay at it.
All that we need, all that we need is that health care.
Yeah, true that. And insurance and all that. Ugh. You know what, though? A lot of people who trade create LLCs to trade under. And that could give you some good tax write-offs and good benefits and such. Alright guys, let's take a look at equities real quick, right? So I mentioned that Nvidia had that rally base rally, and look at that, it gave us a over a $4 move from there. That would have been a fantastic trade. Tesla's holding up this broken supply. It gapped the supply, and just like I say, gap supplies become demand. It's holding up so far. Meta as well, rally, base, rallying. Microsoft 2 rally gave us a nice basing. This is a good basing because as the bottom wick, and a bottom wick tells us there's a lot of buying pressure pushing us back up. And that gave us also a $3 to $4 move, if we wanted to target that 90-minute supply. Amazon, on the other hand, is having trouble near this area of interest. Ryan, by the way, what was that?
About to be top of the hour.
Yep. Let's see what the hourly's doing. Hourly, look how bullish that is. That's hard to go bearish on that. I might wait for a pullback to this trend line and see if this trend line holds and go long on this trend line and target high of day. That's what I'm going to look for right now. That's what I'm waiting on. Because right now what I'm seeing is 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. Remember guys, we want at least 3 touches. 2 is pretty valid too, but 3 is really, really valid. So 1, 2, 3 on those. So the 2 setups, the 2 trade plans I'm waiting on is a break and retest of that key level, or a break lower and to hold this trend line to touch it for a 3rd time.
Ding, 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 market alert. I'm going to call. See ya.
See
I'll
ya.
be back. I'll be back.
All right. YouTube, you guys got any questions or anything? All right.
If you have time and you would like to check on Rivian,
Yeah.
I do appreciate it because it's down today, and you can tell me the supply demand for today. I do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Let me see. Yeah, so the demand's still $20.70.
I get that pullback they're looking for.
Yep. So look, what I'm looking at on Rivian right now is this candle right here could be a basing, a green basing, and then this sell-off candle could start to make this basing a supply zone. So if we mark that out as a supply, we could see continuation on that, which I think you're long on it, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's see. That's a daily. So we want this candle to come back up above 2481. And then I would say you're probably fine to hold it. But if this candle stays pushing lower, and this is the daily candle, it could create a supply zone. And when we create supply or demand zones, just like this demand zone, we created it. and then we had one big rally, a gap up, and another rally. So this supply zone could make a drop, a gap down, and another drop, but that could bring us to the daily zone to enter in. So it's definitely a difficult area. I'm not sure exactly what price you entered in, but this daily zone, demand zone would be a good area to go long.
So right now it's in the correction state, right?
Yeah, it's pulling back right now. So I mean, if you want, you could probably, bum bum bum. And we have this gap down here to fill too, around like 2176 to 2260. So I mean, if you wanted to cut your position short here to manage your loss, right, in case we pull back more, I would set an alert down here and look to start a new position in the daily demand zone and swing trade that.
All right. Thank you very much for your feedback.
For sure. Absolutely.
I always value the expert opinion.
Good stuff. Yes, keep having trouble pulling back. We might be getting some chop, right, guys? Because look, we got this crazy move, these crazy moves pre-market up until about 9:15. So from 8:25 to 9:15, we had a phenomenal uptrend, had a good pullback and everything. Had two legs, leg one, pullback, and leg two higher. So now we gotta wait for the market to chop around and give us some type of valid entry or something else that tells us, hey, go long here. Hey, go short here. Tesla's pushing higher out of that demand zone.
Kevin, what is the size of your stop loss like in this market condition right now?
Yeah, so that's a great question because the problem now is we have a higher ATR, average true range, today because of the volatility. So a lot of these candles are ranging about 6 or 5 points, so you would really need about a 5-point stop on these. And with the one ES contract, that's $250. So if I was recommending to somebody newer who's trading, who does trade ES, I would most certainly recommend trading micros today, MES, and maybe do 2 contracts, so it is $10 a point, or maybe do 4 contracts, so it's $20 a point versus so it's $50 a point, because you could also scale in and out when you have access to multiple contracts.
Okay, thank you.
For sure. But my stops don't change. They just go usually based off of highs or lows or pivots or wherever I deem fit, you know. So let's see if we get
So
this
in case
pullback.
in case I'm using like a 3 or 2 point stop loss, I need to be my accuracy has to be very good, right?
Yeah. If a 2-point stop loss is in this type of market, you're gonna get wicked out. Because even look at the wicks. The wicks alone are like, this wick right here, this tiny wick is 2.5 points. So it's very hard. If you were scalping, maybe you could scalp with a 2-point stop, but you want to be in for momentum. Kumar says, hey Kevin, which tool are you using for these sessions? I'm trading ES right now. I'm just trading 1 contract. I usually trade anywhere between 1 and 3 contracts. Sometimes for max, I won't go over that. I like to be disciplined, right? We got a lot of people in here today. Good morning, everybody. That's awesome. Good stuff. think YouTube and Discord combined, I think we're about like, what, 26 plus 16? About 40 something people in here. That's awesome. Good stuff, good stuff. Again, guys, got any questions, definitely let me know. Drop it in the comments on YouTube. Let us know. Don't forget, hit that like button if you take any trades with us or if you learn anything. So you see how these candles keep getting wicks? It's buying pressure. Keep coming in. Buying pressures just keep coming in. I'm waiting for us to retest this trend line, and I will go long. But this is also a rising wedge, and rising wedges are known for selling off. So we'll be careful, we'll be patient, we'll wait. The dollar is still dropping. That is bullish on stocks. When the dollar drops, so let's think of it this way, guys. Banks have to be investing. Firms have to be investing. So if stocks are going down, they're going to be investing in the dollar. When the dollar is going down, they're going to be investing into stocks. Waiting on the stocks to change. I'm waiting on excuse me. I'm waiting on Sig to answer about that moving average indicator. Once he does answer though, Ryan, I'll be sure to tag you. Does anybody else want that? Because I'll just tag whoever wants it.
Sure.
Yeah, cool. What I did just there was I turned the bubble off. So before it had this 45, 10, 75, and it had it on the side over here. So what I did was I turned it off because I don't want this area to be all busy. You know, I don't want it to be distracting. I want it to be like 50 different price levels on here. I just need them right over here. Yes, please. Melcat wants it too. Awesome. Yeah, guys. So once Sig answers, I'll definitely... Oh, did he answer? Yes. Awesome. He said, yup. Let's go. Alright, guys. Now I don't have to tag everybody because he answered quickly. So that's the indicator. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to click Setup. And you're going to click Open Shared Item, and you're going to paste it right into here. Yeah, Preview, EMA Labels, Import, and then you just add it to your chart. Community that learns together, earns together. See, I'm still waiting on this pullback to go to go long, right? And it's not giving it to me. So now I'm going to be waiting for this trend line to be retested again. Now I'm looking at 1, 2, 3. This would be number 4. So now I might think of going short up here, right? So let's be patient. Let's wait and let's see how it goes.
Yeah, careful the 15,500 level on Nasdaq. Maybe it might.
Oh, yeah. That's a fantastic point. That's a strong key psychological level. Thank you, Thomas. Oh my goodness. Everybody today. Guys, you guys are on the ball. I feel like I don't even need to be here. I think you guys could manage today by yourselves.
We would be nothing without you, Kevin.
Ah. You guys are something else, and I appreciate that. So on NVIDIA, I keep calling NQ NVIDIA sometimes. We could look for a rally and a base and a potential rally after, but we are coming into that key psychological level because it's 15,500 even. Thank you, Thomas. And we are looking at this trend line rejection up here, which would line up to about, where is that? About 45.21, right? 45.2150-ish. And that would create a new high, but we might look for a rejection there too, right? Because whenever we create these new highs, we keep rejecting. Let's see what equities are doing. Meta had that nice rally-based rally. Microsoft trying to push into its supply zone. Amazon sort of selling off here, looking weak. Apple is not, though. Apple used its 30-minute demand here that we gapped and used as supply. It gapped it again and now is using it as demand. That's pretty funny. Tesla, we used this 30-minute supply that we gapped as demand. It gave us only $1 move, which is not strong on Tesla at all. And we have this key level 27550 right here. Let's check back to futures. Looks like we are trying to get that pump. It's definitely going to be hard shorting up here, guys, because of how strong we've been. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Still not even 10:15 yet. Oh man. I guess that's what getting on early will do to you. Tesla rejecting key level. NVIDIA wants an engulfing right here. Apple showing weakness. Let's see. But the dollar's still dropping. Now an NQ, right? If I'm looking for a rally-based rally, this is going to start wicking and the body will close up here and we'll get another rally to up there. But that contradicts my bear play, so we have to wait and see. Still waiting.
Man, I miss these moves, huh?
That's alright, bro. Market ain't closed yet.
Kevin, I've got a question. Is there a period in the month or the week where you know that the markets are choppier than other days where there's more volatility?
Not as many as we would hope. So the third Friday of each month is quad witching. No, is that third Friday or is that like four? I think that might be 4 times a year actually. Sorry. But quad witching is when monthly contracts all expire on a Friday, right? So like Apple, Tesla, Meta, Microsoft, all those expire on the same day. So a lot of times those days will be super choppy.
Okay. Every third Friday of the month.
Yeah, I want to say no. So no, I'm sorry. Quad witching is 4 times a year. March 17th, June 16th. Oh, wow. Oh no, we're in July. And September 15th and December 15th.
Oh yeah, that's the. Is that the rollover or no? Or is this only for stocks?
No,
Because
this is
ES
this is different. This is different from the rollover.
Because I notice also you have a lot of CPIs coming back and things like that. Maybe I should put it in my head that those periods can be choppy or volatile.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely want to write it down. Definitely want to write it down. Third. I want to figure out what that third Friday of the month on options is. The witching hour. Okay. So there's quad witching and then there's the witching hour. And that is the witching hour is the last hour of trading on the third Friday of each month when options and futures on stocks and stock indexes expire. This period is often characterized by heavy volume as traders close out options and futures contracts before expiring.
But that does not necessarily mean that if you're in an uptrend, it would continue in an uptrend, because if a lot of people have bought into shorts, they now sell their contract, so what I mean is it doesn't necessarily mean that when it's in an uptrend it goes up. It can liquidate to the bottom.
Yeah, but you know what it is too? It's that last hour. So you got to think of it this way too. 80% of stock options expire worthless. So that last hour needs to be very volatile so it could make those options expire worthless. Or the last hour could be super dead and have no volatility. So again, those options, the theta will just eat away at those options.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't see any entry on ES or the Nasdaq right now.
Yeah, no, definitely not yet. I'm still waiting. So Nasdaq, I'm waiting for this key level, 15,500 even. I'm waiting for this trend line right here, which might give us it right here. Bum, 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 bum. Give us a new high and reject. That's what I'm looking for. Time and sales, level 2. What are we doing? Talk to me, stocks. All right. Here's that key level on NQ. We didn't get that new high on ES yet. We got about 30 seconds on this 5-minute. We have been bullish, so shorting this, we have to be very, 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 very careful. I might trade MES on this, to be honest, instead of ES. And do 3 contracts. Why? So I could add to it if it goes in my favor, or so I could cut it if it doesn't, and it won't hurt. I'd bring up Bookmap, but Bookmap takes a day and a half to load for some reason.
And you're talking about going long, right? Not short?
Nope, talking about going short.
Oh.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it wants to work out right now, so I'm gonna still wait, right? Yeah, it looks like it does want to pump higher, NQ above key level, but remember, just because we're above it doesn't mean we won't wick and liquidity grab that. So I'm looking for a new high on ES to hit this trend line and reject. So right now it'd be about 45.2250. Staying patient. What are futures, what are equities doing? Meta's going higher. Microsoft in its supply. Amazon's starting to go bullish. Tesla at VWAP but failing. Nvidia maybe double top. Gotta see, and gotta stay patient.
We're at about a 50% measured move from the gap right now.
Nice. I want 45, 22.50, and I'll take that short with a very tight stop loss. There'll be the 2-point stop, but I'll wait for some confirmation maybe.
What platform do you trade on, Kevin?
So I use Tradeovate as my futures platform, but I have Tradeovate linked up to TradingView, so I place my trades on TradingView over here, and I chart though on TOS. TOS is a much cleaner platform in my opinion, but TradingView is a really nice platform too. They just haven't fixed my account yet. It's only been 3 weeks. I don't know. Some weird price action going on. A lot of selling hitting the tape right there. A lot of red. A lot of volume. A lot of bids picking up. Heavy bid right here, guys. Look how heavy the bid is. I wouldn't be surprised if we got one of those crazy sell-offs. Guys, give me like 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I just got to take care of something real quick. But trade plan still sticks. Let's see. If we hold this key level, that would be the third touch to go higher. This does look like it's a rising wedge, so I could see us going lower. NQ near that strong Q level, but we do have to remember how bullish the market has been. Alright, I'm going to be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, not talk to yourselves. I'll be right there.
Sell, 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 sell.
And now for this commercial break.
Now the market's going to go absolutely haywire.
It's like the third trade that was about 10 cents away from happening today. I can't believe how many I missed.
Does anyone know why it moved up so fast?
Yeah,
market data.
CPI this morning. Sorry, Victoria.
No, we were saying the same thing. It's like market data, CPI came up.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. I am back. What happened? It faked us? Let's see.
Just climbing the ladder.
Very strong market, guys. Very strong. Don't want to be fighting this trend.
Okay, Kevin, you know, like Sig was saying that the market was going to spike up and then it's going to close the gap. Is that still a possibility now, or is that like, forget it, it's not happening?
Oh, what in his briefing he said today we'd spike up and then fill the gap?
Yeah.
It could happen. I mean, we could get like a crazy sell-off that's just full of strong candles. We had, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, look, we had this range right here. This just went from, this was 16 points right there in just like 15 minutes. So if we did get a crazy sell-off out of this wedge, maybe? I personally don't know about us filling the gap here, so we'll have to see.
Okay, don't worry about it. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Listen, every trader has their own technical analysis, and not every trader is going to be right with theirs, right? So it's all about, again, trial and error, experience, learning how to read the market context. If he had the plan that we were going to fill the gap, we failed to fill the gap, well, I'm sure he's not against going along with this, right? Because bulls are now with the trend.
It's gonna go down eventually.
Yeah.
I think he had like three options that he mentioned, and one of them was to fill the gap, but what level to fill the gap from. He did mention halfway up on the 1-for-1 move, as well as going all the way for a full 1-to-1 move. And I think he was saying then fill the gap after that, but I'm not positive.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah, he might have said that. Sorry, I was in a meeting while I was trying to listen to him. He might have said that. Thank you.
Yeah, again, it all depends. We could have as many trade plans as we want. As long as we have trade plans, we're ready to trade the market, right? Because the market won't always go with their trade plans, but if we have multiple trade plans, it gives us a higher opportunity of one of those plans to work out. And when one doesn't work out, we could go with the next, or we could figure out a new plan.
Man, someone bring a red cape.
What happened? A red cape?
Yeah,
Superman?
So you can bullfight.
Oh. I thought Superman.
So 50% of the gap would have been right around 45.23. maybe 45.22. So we're right in that area now if it's going to do anything. So that's definitely a key area to watch.
Gotcha. That's good. Good to know. Yeah, we are starting to fail over here. Failing that key level on NQ too. But we're also still chopping, and we're chopping higher. So, gotta be patient.
What are you watching on in queue again?
15,500.
Okay.
Because it's a, Thomas points it out, because it's a key psychological number. It's a whole number. I'm just typing up something for the socials. What was that?
Do you ever look at things like crude oil, natural gas, and so on?
No, you know it's funny. I've been thinking about trading crude oil lately, but it's like $10 per cent that moves. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, you could win or you can lose a lot with crude oil. So
That sounds like it's coming from experience.
yeah, it is.
First pullback in the day on the 40,000 ticks.
What was that?
It's the first pullback on the 40,000 ticks in my charts.
You using the tick chart?
Yeah.
The 4,000?
Sorry, a 40,000 and a 10,000.
The 40,000? I don't think it goes that high. On TOS it doesn't. 10,000's max.
10,000's max. Oh no, I'm using Ninja Trader. That was the one that I could see the clearer.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. Because the other are very like choppy for me.
Nice.
I have my lower trend a little different than yours, Kevin. We just broke my lower trend.
Nice, alright, let's see.
Probably should have adjusted mine a little, but I don't like holding that one long wick there. I think the other two wicks that are lower there above that kind of define the range better.
Yeah.
Drawing trend lines is, always, you're never going to be exact when two people do it. So
That's right. Same with price levels too. Maybe, right? If you start learning supply demand, you chart it the same way, you could get identical zones. But yeah, trend lines are definitely hard to be exact, especially exact with somebody else.
That's why I like the 1-to-1 because when you're basing it off like a gap up candle, everybody's going to get the same numbers there, right? So
Right, right. But that's why also, those gaps are very good to fade. And when I say when you fade something, it sort of means like you fake out. So if we start filling a gap, you got to think of all the people who think we're going to fill the gap, all the retail traders who see this obvious gap, and we go the opposite direction because we don't want to lose with them. We fade that, right? So then we go the opposite. Look at NASDAQ. Look at NASDAQ. Don't do that, NASDAQ. My homies in here are short. I'm still waiting. I haven't gotten this retest of this bottom trend line yet. Or the top one. The top one's already got 3. Waiting for that bottom one.
we got below mine, but we didn't retest it yet, so I'm not in.
You mind sending a screenshot of yours?
Not at all.
Cool beans. What time frame?
Same 5 minutes.
Nice.
Now if I can just figure that out.
What, had a screenshot? Were you on a computer?
Yeah, I'm on a computer.
If you're on a Windows, it's the window key, Shift S, and then you click and drag for the screen.
Yeah, hold on
But I
just a
missed
second.
this time. Doesn't look like much movement.
What was that?
I've been trying to make phone calls for some issues, so I wasn't really paying attention, but it doesn't look like much has happened.
Yeah, now we're still sort of just chilling over here. Chopping and chilling. Why? Because we got our move earlier.
It'll happen though.
Keep telling yourself that. No, I'm just kidding. I know.
What comes up must come down.
Yep. Nice. Let's see. Okay, I see you. I like that trend line. Cool.
Might have been a tad lower.
Do you have it? Do you have a comparison study to ES on the left side too?
Yeah, that's left over from I had a comparison on SPY. So what I need to do is reverse it. But
Oh, got you. Got you. Like you want SPY to be on the right and ES to be on the left?
no, the other way around
Oh,
on
okay.
this. If I was looking to keep an eye on SPY while I watch this,
Right. So yeah, you would just go to studies and you would go to that comparison study and where is it? And you would just go to secondary security and type in SPY instead of ES and that'll plot it for you.
Yeah, I just I've been trading SPY and now I've looked at starting to trade ES and I didn't switch my chart over yet. So I just first day I'm not really doing much. So
Right, yeah. Does it want to go higher again?
Very bullish today. Damn.
Damn.
yes, are exaggerated as compared to SPY. So
Failing the highs again. That's been our new trend, is failing every time we break higher.
Is that your cat, Kevin?
Yeah, it was. Passed away earlier this year. That's my boy. Here, let's see. That's my boy. His name was Ninja.
Ninja Trader.
Yeah. I know, right? We named him, he was 9 years old, so we named him before I got into trading and everything. When I found the Ninja Trader platform, I was like, oh my god. They named it after you. Alright, let's see if NQ wants to reject and hold below this key level. You hear my dog's barking. She's like, yo, you're not talking about me right now. I need that attention. What are you barking at? Time is it, guys? About 10:40. I'm gonna probably wrap it up close to 11. I do hope we get a move before then, but again, I hit my daily goal, and I do like to wrap it up around 11:30. And because we started crazy early, an hour early today, I feel like 11's appropriate. NVIDIA pushing higher. Keep failing those highs. What's the 15 look like? A chop fest, I bet. Yep. 30-minute. Chop fest. Nice rejection, nice rejection. Meta chopping up, Tesla chopping down, NVIDIA trying to pump up, and it looks like Microsoft is trying to create a lower high inside supply. So things are looking a little bearish on the equity side. Oh, as I said that, Tesla decided to pump up. So that's why we be patient and we wait. If I'm looking at the 5, I let the 5 close. If I'm looking at the 15, I let the 15 close. Period. Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking for a good area to short, but I'm just going to need that confirmation. I'm going to need a good strong drop candle. Maybe I'll look for continuation, a scalp, or a drop, a base, and a drop. But until I get that, this is still bullish. Even this indicator up here says bullish strength, bullish trend, bullish momentum, surge upward. But that's because of how far we are from those moving averages. I wonder if we go higher and make another new high. Would much prefer we go lower. But I'm not going to short it, right? I wasn't shorting this candle. I wasn't shorting this candle. I'm not going to short this candle. I need continuation. I need strength. I need above or below these trend lines. Huh. Taking a look at Tesla coming out of demand. Like Meta heading higher. Microsoft too. And for those on YouTube who are just tuning in, don't forget we were live this morning for CPI data. If you want to go back and restart the video, you could see how we traded it, how we reacted to the move, and how the move happened and what went on. I like the rejection on NQ right here. But again, I'm not going short here. It hasn't proved itself yet. Each time it looks like it's good to go short, it wicks right back up. We got 3 minutes on this 5 minute. Last time we got a candle like this, we got a candle like this after. And the dollar's still dropping, and VIX is still dropping, which is bullish, guys. And we broke all these supply zones. But I want us to retest some of these. There's liquidity down here. There's liquidity over here. There's liquidity everywhere over here that needs to be filled. Two minutes in this 5.
Which chart are you looking at on TradingView for the dollar?
I'm looking at Thinkorswim. It's $ DXY.
Yeah, I don't have Thinkorswim. It's only in the US.
They don't have a Dixie DXY.
DXY. I found it on TradingView.
Oh, you did find it? Is it $ in front of it, or is it the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep.
This feels like the candle that will want to break us if we break lower. Again, we got 1 minute in this 5, and it could very well just wick right through. Tesla week, Nvidia week, Apple week.
I see it coming.
I know, I'd hope so too, but I don't know, man. We just keep on wicking, keep on wicking. So I'm gonna wait. I'm glad we got on early today. We were able to catch some good trades. NQ creating that lower high, while ES created a higher high, but barely. 15 seconds on this 5. Not trusting it. I think the next 5 opens and it gives us a crazy impulse move. And if it doesn't, Chop City. Yeah, volume's dying out, guys. Look how strong volume was earlier. Now look how weak it is now. I do think the bear move is coming soon if we get one. Stocks are trying to push higher again. See, I'd want to take this short, but we haven't broken the trend line yet, so I'm not going to. Yeah, it does look super weak, though. Yeah, I might grab some micros here. I don't know. Really wanted to let it close though, so I'm not going to. Too much chop. Chopsticks, chopsticks. For all we know, it could go make a high right now. VIX is still pushing lower. Yeah, I'm not taking anything right here, guys. This is too choppy. This is not a market we would want to take anything yet. NQ weak. Equities weak. Equities really weak. It's just been wicking too much from the downside, in my opinion, for me to confidently take a short trade. So remember also, I was waiting for a retest of this trend line to go long. But if we break that trend line, I'll wait for the retest. There we go. There we go. See if it wants to stop hunt. Nope, NQ dropping still. Good stuff. Now, will it wick back up again? Was this a liquidity grab? We don't know. We have to wait. We got a minute left in this 5. NQ very weak. Tesla weak, Apple weak, Nvidia weak. Nice wick. I got up too early for you guys. No. Just kidding.
Hey Kevin, I got another question. So earlier you said that when the VIX is dropping, the markets are going up. Okay, that seems logical. But then you said dollar also dropped when the market goes up. Why was that again? So it's always so when the dollar drops, the market should rise, or
when the dollar, when the dollar. So think of it this way: banks have to be investing. So if I grabbed some micros on that. So if banks have to be investing, if they invest in the dollar when stocks are doing poor, and they invest in stocks when the dollar's doing poor. Ooh, what a wick. What a weird candle. I'm gonna probably look to break even on that. I got in right where we are right here. Like right there. I got 3 micros, so it's not gonna do anything to my account other than grow it if it goes in my direction.
3 micros can blow up my account right now.
Then you better not be trading 3 micros. Short, Kev? What was that?
What did you take?
3 MES. But it's not looking good. It looks like we might be trapping it. That's why I did micros. I wanted very small size. I did not want to risk. But I still have faith in the downside here. But not as much confidence as I would like. Got 3 minutes in this 5 minute. See if we get a big crash. There we go, NASDAQ. Nice. Nice. Shorts have been short-lived though, so I'm gonna be careful on this. There we go. Probably look to get out at the bottom over there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll scalp that, thank you very much. Give me one more little drop and I'm out. Oh. Alright, I'm out. Quick little scalp. Scalps for days. 3 for 3 today.
So you taking those trades on Thinkorswim? I mean, that's what, 225 a contract, something like that?
No, I'm taking these trades on Tradeovate. Well, with TradingView platform, but on Tradeovate. Look, I got short there at 45.19. I got out at 45.17. 3 micros.
What's the cost on Tradeovate?
Well, this is running through an Apex account right now. So Apex, they just give you a limit of how many micros and how many minis you can trade. Oh, we might go lower. Yeah, but it's also much cheaper. So if you get a Tradeovate or a NinjaTrader account, the minimum you need is $100 to open an account, and the minimum you need to trade a micro is $50. So I would suggest starting with like $150, $200 account and trade 1 or 2 micros and just sort of get a feel for that. That way you have a little bit of cushion, a little bit of wiggle room. What else? To trade micros on NASDAQ, micro NASDAQ, you need $100, whereas ES you need $50 per contract. So it's definitely more beneficial to trade futures on one of those other brokers than it is on Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim is ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah, they're charging 225 a contract, and that's
Yeah.
each side. I think is it $5 a trade?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean how much it is commission wise? I thought you meant margin wise. Yeah, I think it's about like $1.25 or something like that. All right, ladies and gents, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. It does look like we do have more room to the downside. But again, this has been very choppy. The bull pressure has been coming in quite often lately. If you do short it, maybe look to scalp and get out on an impulse move and try to buy the dips, right? Alright, I hope you guys all have a great day. I hope you guys had a good trading day. Hope you guys all came out green. If you did come out green, definitely drop a thumbs up or something in the main chat. And yeah, and the YouTubers, you guys got any questions, don't forget to hit that like button before we log off. We will be back on Friday for you guys on YouTube. And Discord community, Discord family, Bullishbrs family, love y'all, appreciate y'all. That was a great trading day, good experience, good learning experience with that CPI data and trading that live. That was really cool. And I hope you guys learned something today. Learning and earning, guys.
Thanks, Kev.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. And don't forget, journal your trades. Journal, journal, journal. All right. Take care, everybody. Happy trading. You want to go out? Let's go out. Oh, I'm still streaming. What up, YouTube? Talking to my dog. Alright, YouTube, you guys have a great day too, alright? Happy trading. Hit that like button. I'm gonna catch you guys on Friday. It's a great, great day. We did CPI data. Some phenomenal trades, guys. Alright.